Ooh, I don't know what you did with your day, hey. But I just watched The Monkey, and it was a decent watch. Nothing to write home about, but pretty entertaining, I'd say. Before I get into the actual review, I just hate how these films use Stephen King and James Wan's names to promote the film. It's like were they directly involved? If not, don't use them. It's cheap, and everybody sees it. Everybody sees the tactic. The horror aspect, the monkey itself is creepy looking, but I wouldn't consider this film scary. This is more of a fantastic kills kind of horror where people are dying in like gruesome, fantastic ways. It reminded me of Final Destination type kills, and that's really the hallmark of this film. That's what they hang their hat on, and you know, it's, in that very respect, it's entertaining at the very least. As a horror fan, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't looking forward to this film. The trailers really didn't impress me. I felt as though I knew what I was going to get. And after seeing it, I pretty much got what I expected. The kills were very grandiose, you could say. Reminded me stuff you see in like a Final Destination or something like that. But aside from that, this film was just, it was mid. In terms of the comedy aspect, this film had some funny moments, especially the that did make me chuckle, I'm not gonna lie. But recent films have just done horror comedy better. Like The Menu was a great film. I really enjoyed that, as well as The Substance. I think they both did, you know, the comedy aspect to the horror well. But this film made a valiant effort. You know, I didn't find it too funny outside of certain spots, but you know. I'm glad they tried. I think you go and see this film for the characters and the kills. The characters were at least mildly interesting. If you ask me, I'm sure the comedy aspect will resonate with somebody. You know, it just didn't happen to resonate with me, but I think that's another reason you go and see a film like this. Wasn't a terrible film. I wouldn't call it terrible, but I was underwhelmed as a horror fan. I definitely was underwhelmed. I mean, the monkey looked creepy, but yeah, that's about it. As a horror fan, this is not a film you have to run to the theater to see. It's cool, entertaining at the very least, but you know, not too scary. The kills weren't super impressive. They were like, oh, they getting killed. And the comedy aspect, you know, isn't the best I've seen. All in all, I'm gonna go ahead and give The Monkey half a head nod.